Hello student, good morning. I'm going to continue with the invitation which I was teaching you yesterday. And first of all, I welcome you to my class, and then we will start doing the chapter which we are doing yesterday, that is invitation. Now children, I told you what is an invitation. I also told you yesterday that how many types of invitations are there. So children, invitation is a social dealing between an individual and social group. So what is an invitation? It is a social dealing, okay, between individual and human group. Formal, then there I told you there are two types of invitations are there. One is formal invitation and other is informal invitation. So we were discussing about formal invitation. Now a student, formal invitation is are a formal letter. Formal invitation are formal letter. Now these type of invitation, student, these invitation, they are sent in the form of a printed card. These type of invitation, they are sent in the form of a printed card. So I told you we are having two types of invitation are there. One is formal and the other is informal. So I was telling you that there are two types of formal invitation is there. One is formal invitation and other is informal invitation. I was discussing with you that formal invitation is in the form of printed cards. Like children, we are having annual function in our school or annual sport days in our school. So what do? We give a printed card to our parents, to the students whose parents are here. We send a printed card of each and every student. So this is a type of formal invitation. So it is in the form of a printed form. Some selected words are written in that card, okay, and it is sent to the persons, individuals. Then children, now here in this sometime in the formal invitation, we have to take extra care if a person is VIP, and I have discussed about it all in my previous video. So now children, a formal invitation, there are certain points which I would like to revise before going further here in the chapter. So I told you formal invitation are generally printed invitation. Formal invitation are generally printed invitation cards through which we invite our guest or children, our near and dear person. Children, there are many occasions where we can send formal invitation, like children wedding, lady sangeet, ring ceremony, birthday parties, inauguration of shape. So there are many children, there are many functions are there where we have to send this in a formal invitation, like mundan ceremony. So there are many functions are there, and in which a people invite the person through the formal invitation. Formal invitation does not include the name of the addressee. And children, I told you where VIP persons are related to invite to preside over a function, the name of that VIP person appears prominently in such formal invitation. Okay. Then I told you that as per the CBSE guideline, it should not be written more than 50 words. It will come under the category of short composition. Then I also told you, I yesterday draw a invitation card. Okay, it was the formal invitation of a birthday party, and I have told you, okay. And sometimes children, selected words are there, sometimes selected words are not there. So now one of the question I will be telling you, and I will be telling you how to write the formal invitation once again. So I am going to read the question for you. Now the question is, you are the secretary of the Old Students Association. You are the secretary of the Old Students Association, modern school, Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. Using the information given in the input, write invitation letters to all the old students of the school of the Mumbai. Okay. So children, once again, I am reading the question. You are the secretary of the Old Student Association. So here designation is given, because here we have to write the designation also. Okay. Then which school of the Old Student Association? You are the secretary of the Old Student Association, Modern School, Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. Using the information given in the input, write invitation letter to all the old students of the school on the alumni meet. Now children, what is a alumni? First of all, let me explain you this word. Like children, when the old student, they grow up and they are settled everywhere in the world or in our country, children, they are well established. Okay, then an invitation card is sent to them that they will come and they will have a get together and a nice celebration with their old teacher in their old school, and it would be a fun for them. So children, for that a person has to send the invitation. So children, here the person is sending the invitation to the alumni, and they are planning to have an alumni meet in their school. Now, so children, an input is there, a box is there in which input is written. Now let's see what is the input. You are the secretary of the Old Student Association, Modern School. This question I have read. Once again, if you want, I will read it so that you can note it down what things are given. Children, if such type of question are there, first thing you have to note it down that what are the thing is given here. So you are the secretary of the Old Student Association, Modern School, Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. Using the information given in the input, write invitation letters to all the old students of the school in the alumni meet. Now, some information is there in the box. In the box is there in the question. It is written alumni meet on 20th August, dinner and dance. So they are going to celebrate with a nice dinner, and a dance party should be there at Ashoka Hotel, Delhi. Confirm your seat. Okay, so they are asking because it is a hotel, and definitely they have to know the number of people, then only they will give orders for the dinner, okay, and for the seat. So they are asking that if you are having time, please confirm your seat and tell me. Now children, how you are going to write it? No, for that children, you have to draw, as I told you, whenever the question is related with invitation, you have to draw a box. Okay, so children, I will be drawing a box, and you can see how children notices are written. Now children, when you have to write such type of notice, what you are going to do, you have to draw a box. So children, I have drawn a box. It is a rectangular box. Now children, then you have to write, children, like the letter, you have to write the address, Old Student Association. That means children, of which school this invitation is from, that you have to write it. Old Student Association, Modern School, Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. this is the information which you had in the question also. Okay, Old Student Association, Modern School, Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. So children, this is your Old Student Association, Modern School, Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. Now children, you have to write the salutation, just like letter you have to write the salutation here. And what you will write, dear alumni or alumnus. Okay, you have to write dear alumni or alumnus. Then children, you have to, now if the time come when you have to write the, you are going to write, you are going to invite them and you are going to write suitable words. So I have written 25th alumni meet of Modern School will be held on 20th August 2020. 25th alumni meet of Modern School will be held on 20th August 2020. That means in the very first line, student, you have to tell that what is going to be there, okay, and when. So we have written the date also, and children, then you can write it at Ashoka Hotel, Chanakyapuri. So where it is going to happen? At Ashoka Hotel, Chanakyapuri. So I have written it here. 25th alumni meet of Modern School will be held on 20th August 2020 at Ashoka Hotel, Chanakyapuri. Now student, after writing this, you have to conclude all students, including their husband or wife. Now children, those are now not a student, they have grown a fully adult person. So you have to write that those students, they can they including their husband or wife will be our guest. That means their husband and wife and those old student, they will be their guest of honor. So they would be the guest of honor. Kindly assemble at 7 p.m. in the banquet hall for a get together. Now the time is also here given, children. So venue has been given, date has been given, okay. Then who else can come in a one card? Like if you are a husband, you can bring your wife, and if you're a wife, then you can bring your hubby also. So you have to gather, assemble at 7 p.m. in the banquet hall for a get together and late dinner and dance. Of course children, it is evening time, so they will have a lot of fun, they will have a dance, they will have a lot of fun there. So there will be a late dinner, that is also mentioned clearly. Please confirm your seat by sending ₹5,000 to the undersigned. This is very important now children. Now they have to confirm their seat by sending, not only confirmation, they have to send 5,000 to the undersigned. Now children, here children, here in the last, okay, you have to write C.B. Mehta. If the name is given, fine. If the name is not given, then you have to write that who is the secretary. C.B. Mehta is the secretary of the Old Student Association. Now this is the designation has been written here. So children, I have taught you two types of formal invitation. What is a formal invitation? It is a type of invitation, children, which is sent through the words in a card. It is just like formal letter. So yesterday I told you one nice formal letter. I have given you the wording of that letter, how you have to invite them to the birthday party. And today I have told you about this formal letter, which is telling you how you have to invite the alumni, how the get together should be there, and what wording you should use. So, but one thing is common in all the type of formal letter, you have to draw a box and you have to write your name, your designation, everything. So student, with this I have completed two formal letters, and now we are moving to informal invitation. Okay, so informal invitation is a bit different type of invitation, which we generally pass to our near and dear one, our brother, our sister, our most intimate friends, okay, and whoever is there who are very close to us, that with for them the informal letter will be passed to written to them. So I will be telling you how to write a type of informal letter today. So student, now I will be telling you about informal invitation. Okay, I will be telling you about informal invitation. Now before discussing that, I would like to tell you what type of what is an informal invitation. So informal invitation, children, is, as you can see, that according to the name, it is also written in an informal way. There is no printed card or something very important like that. Only informal invitation are nothing, but it is a type of children personal letter. So you just have to write in the form of a personal letter, and children, it is written to your near and dear ones, like your friends, your relatives, your family members, acquaintances. Okay, so these are some of the person where we send this informal invitation. The style and tone of informal invitation is relaxed and informal. This is also very important point. We don't have to take a lot of tension that which word we will choose to invite. Okay, and especially we have to pay attention if the person is VIP person. So here no such tension is there. Okay, the tone and the style of the informal invitation is relaxed and it is an informal way. Now children, here the personal feelings and expression find is important. In informal invitation, it is you can express your personal feeling, and children, your personal feeling and your emotion, it finds an expression in this type of personal invitation or informal invitation. Then children, like the formal invitation, the length of the informal invitation should not exceed 50 words. So children, I told you basically what I want to say to you. Basically children, invitation are a short composition, just like notice, just like poster. You don't have to exceed more than 50 words. So your word limit should be 50 words. So now I think you know what is the difference between formal invitation and informal invitation. Informal invitation, what do? We just send a wordings. Okay, it's just type of personal letter where we can express our personal feelings. Okay, our emotions, this can be expressed. And children, the length, the word limit should not be more than 50 words. And children, the style and the tone of this type of invitation must be informal or in a relaxed manner. It should be written. So this is the main characteristic of informal invitation. Now children, I will be writing one informal, and I will also tell you the format of writing informal invitation, which I've already written on the board. As you can see it, students, you have to write the sender's address. The person who is writing an informal invitation, their address should be written. Just like children, just you can say it's just type. It is just a type of informal letter, personal letter. Okay. Then the date should be written. Okay. Salutation. Then the content, very short content, all the important information related with whatever you are inviting for should be written, and you have to ask this type of question by yourself: when, how, where. Okay, automatically you will be writing lot of type of information. Then finally children, you have to write the subscription. Generally we write yours sincerely. Okay, and then children, you have to write the name the person who is sending this invitation, their name should be written. And one more thing children, I will write on the board how to write the date. You cannot write any other type of date. You have to write the date like this. Suppose 31 July small comma 2020. This is the manner, student, you have to write your date here. So this is the format of informal invitation. You have to write the sender's address, that means the person who is inviting you, who is sending you this invitation. Then the date, you have to write the date like this, the way I've written here, as you can see. Okay, 31st July, small comma must be there, and 2020. Then salutation should be there, and yes, one thing is there, till in this address, in sender's address, no punctuation mark should be there, no full stop, no comma, nothing. You have to write everything like that. Then children, content, I will be telling you one or two informal notice, I will be just making you write, and then you will know what is the exact language, how to send an informal invitation. Subscription, in subscription generally we write yours sincerely, and then of course the name of whose, name of the person whose address is this, who is sending the informal invitation. Just see. And children, once again I will tell you, children, there are many things which is they are given in the question. You have to see that how many things are there given. Is it sender's address is given, date we already know. Okay, then who are the person to whom you are sending this invitation. If it is your uncle, then you have to write some other words. If it is your friend, then you have to write some other words in the salutation. Then the language, then the 2 or 3 type of invitation I will telling you right now. And then student, then what you will do, then you will write, children, your subscription, and subscription you will write the way I will be telling you. Generally we write yours sincerely in such type of invitation. So I am going to read, children, one type of invitation. Okay, and just see. So your friend from Manipur is staying in the school hostel. Using the information given below in the input, and send him an invitation to celebrate Diwali in your house. So children, see, a friend is there who is staying in your in the hostel, the school hostel, and he is from Manipur. Now children, you are in function 2-3 holidays, you are having your Diwali. Children, holidays are there for 2 and 3 days. Okay, and using the information given in the input, you invite him to come to your house at the time of Diwali and celebrate the festival along with your family. Now after that, children, a box is there, and that box is known as input. So let's see what is written in the input. Your friend from Manipur is staying in the school hostel. So your friend from Manipur is staying in the school hostel. Using the information given below in the input, send him an invitation to celebrate Diwali at your house. So this is the question. Now I will be telling you, children, what is written in the box, what is written in the input. So friend from Manipur, a dash, he is a hostler, dash, invite to join you in Diwali celebration at your house. Simply 3 words are written, that you are having a friend from Manipur, dash, he is a hostler, dash, invite to join him to celebrate Diwali function in your house. So this is the thing. Now children, as usual, children, what you will write, first thing you will write the sender's address. Okay, that means your address you will write. Okay, so children, I will be telling you how you are going to write your address, how you are going to write the date. This I will be telling you. So student, you can see on the board it is just like when we start our children informal letter. Okay, the address of the sender's address is there. You can see, children, how I have written sender's address: 120 MG Road, RK Puram, New Delhi. First of all, children, there is no punctuation mark anywhere, there is no full stop. Like in our time, children, when we were taught, our teacher used to tell we have to put 1 comma here, then we have to put in that full stop at the last. So now children, now nothing like that. You don't have to put any punctuation mark in this informal invitation. Simply you have to write the address one thing, student, you have to see if that address is given in the question, fine, then you write that address. If that address is not there, then you have to think and you have to write any address. What only thing you have to see, children, your house number, your lane or street name, then the name of your colony, and then the name of your city should be written. This fourth thing you have to write while writing the address. First of all, you have to see no punctuation mark you will write, then you have to see your house number or quarter number or your plot number should be there. Then children, you have to write like here I have written MG road, so name of the road or street. Okay, or children, there are sometimes there are sub colonies also, small colonies is there within the big colony, their name is also there. So you have to see that what you can write, and then you have to write of the colony, okay, the colony where you are living, and of course children, you have to write the name of the city. And after that children, what you will write, you will write the date, the manner which I have told you. In this date you have to put a very small comma after the month, and children, don't write the month OCT. If it is October, you have to write the full name of the month. Or you cannot write 26 OCTB Oct 2020. General people are in a habit to write in a short, and you cannot write children like that. Also generally what we usually do in our class work copy, 26 dot, okay, 7 dot 20, 26 7 20. No, you have to write the name of the month, and that also the full name of the month, and after month you have to put a comma here. Then children, you have to write here the name of the person to whom you are inviting. Okay, you have to see your salutation. If you are invited your uncle or auntie, then you cannot write, then you have to write in a very nice manner, dearest uncle, dear auntie. Okay, and then there you don't have to put any comma after the salutation also. Okay, now children, you have to start. There are many type of ways you can start, but I am starting in a very simple way. It gives me a great pleasure to invite you in my house. Now I will be continuing. Okay, so you could start something like that. It gives me great pleasure in inviting you to my house in Diwali. I'm sure you will feel at home in the company of my younger brother and sister. So he's also telling that you will be feeling as if you are in your home. My younger brother and my younger sister both are there, and we all will entertain you. We shall have great fun. Okay, so just like we write in the formal letter, the similarly same language is there, but only thing it should be 50 words. So we should have great fun. I'm sure you will join us in the Diwali Puja and in Diwali celebration. Only this 4 or 5 lines children you have to write, nothing else. Okay, then finally children, we will come to the important part, and that's it, subscription. So when you will write your invitation here children, you have to leave one line here, and then you can write yours sincerely, just like we were writing the subscription in the this formal letter, informal letter. And then you can write your name, student. Here you can write your name. Okay, so in this way we write the children informal and invitation. We send it like this. Okay, so it's very easy, and but generally in the examination children, formal invitation come, that is more important than informal invitation. But I have taught you both type of in this invitation, formal and informal. Now children, if a pen friend of your is visiting India in summer, using the information given below in the input, send an invitation to him to spend a few days at your farmhouse of a village in Haryana. Now your friend is coming from abroad, okay, in the summer, and you want invite him to see your Indian village. So children, how you are going to write it? It's the same manner. You have to write the address of the addressee, that is your address. Okay, then you have to write the date. Then children, you have to write the name of that person, dear Henry. Now children, here you have to see, if it is foreigner, you have to write some foreigner name which belong to a foreign country. Now you can write here Harry, John, Henry. Okay, such type of name you can write. Then you can write, I'm looking forward to your visit to India quite eagerly. I invite you to spend at least a week with me at my farmhouse in my village. The place is a little, it's a island, and a little greenery is there, and you will certainly we will have a great fun there. Okay, and lot of natural beauty we can enjoy there in this little village of um, that village is near Shimla. Then children, of course children, you can you have to leave one line, and then you can children end your this letter by writing a subscription. So what subscription you will write? Your sincerely, and then from your friend Paul Singh, Rampal Singh. Or if the name is given in the question, fine. If the name is not there, then you have to write any fake name. So children, with this I hope you have understood about invitation, formal and informal invitation both. And children, with this I conclude my video here. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.